I don't have an internet on my phone, so maybe they thought I looked a bit suspicious. I was talking to people, so they said, "Oh, let me check your bag." I said, "You checked my bag already? Let me check it again." The world depends on Africa for their natural resources, whether it's the cocoa to make chocolate, the coffee beans, different minerals and materials. And apparently, if they see you pay my credit card, the taxi drivers will avoid you. Taxi driver was telling me that the reason why is because they don't get paid if you pay by credit card. Uber just takes the money and don't give the money to them. What is my favorite country in Africa?
How many African countries have you been so far?
It's in Africa. If you want to go from maybe Nigeria to Ivory Coast, you have to take one plane to go to the east, then come back to the west again. It's a lot of money. If you're not psychologically in tune with Africa, then you're going to look at other cultures. So first of all, you need, if you're for Africa, then you must leave Africa. But Kwame Nkrumah had an Egyptian wife, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't have a Ghanaian wife.
Don't you think marrying different African countries can unite Africa? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Me, Myself, and I. Epic it was. Remember to like and share to this amazing video. Today I'm here with this amazing gentleman right here. But before he introduces himself, I really want to say a very big thank you for subscribing, liking, and also commenting at the same time. I really appreciate you guys so much. I'm here with
Kola.
Kola.
Kola, that's my name, yeah.
Where are you from, Kola?
I'm from UK.
Oh, okay.
UK.
Originality, where you from? Original.
Nigerian. Me. Nigerian.
Now. How you doing? Where you say you there from where?
Nigeria. Originally, yes.
Yeah. So how is your experience so far in Ghana?
Yeah, I must admit. You want me to look there or look where?
Yeah, look back and forth.
Yes, I mean my experience in Ghana has been nice so far. The people, they're more calmer than the Nigerians, for instance. Calmer, more relaxed. Yeah, it's nice experiences so far. Not all perfect. I had a little altercation with the security at the airport, but apart from that, it's been fine.
Do you want to speak about what happened at the airport for you?
What it was is that I just had to wait for my Airbnb place to be ready. It wasn't ready when I arrived at the airport, and so I was walking around for quite a long time. I didn't have the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I didn't have an internet on my phone, so maybe they thought I looked a bit suspicious. I was talking to people, so they said, "Oh, let me check your bag." I said, "You checked my bag already? Let me check it again." What for? Narcotics. They didn't find anything, of course. So yeah, that was all it was. Yeah.
Because they saw you going, asking people how they can help you or assist you.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And we are so sorry. On behalf of Ghanaians, Ghanaians, and everybody, we really want to say a very big sorry to you. So far, how is it for you now?
It's been nice. I guess like most major cities, there's too much traffic on the roads. The Uber needs to be sorted out because I pay by credit card on my Uber, and apparently if they see you pay my credit card, the taxi drivers will avoid you. Taxi driver was telling me that the reason why is because they don't get paid if you pay by credit card. Uber just takes the money and don't give the money to them. Wow. So it's not good. I said, why did you complain? He said, yeah, we've been complaining. They've been on strikes, but this is nothing. So they keep on taking the money Uber and not paying the drivers. So it's not good. They need to sort things out. That's not the Ghanaian. That's Uber. Yeah, it's their problem. Yeah, they need to sort it out. Yeah.
Charlie, if you know anybody who works under Uber, make sure they get this video. You understand? Because it's really important. If their names have been mentioned, please tag them. Let them know that this is what is happening on the ground. And the drivers need to be paid, even if they are paid by credit card. You understand? And yeah, like let's make Africa better. Let's make Ghana better so that we can be able to move, ourselves in and out. You get what I mean?
This isn't my first time to Ghana, so I've been to lots of tourist places on my previous visits. The Seven Bridges, is it called? Seven Footbridges. I went to Elmira Castle. I went to a place which many Ghanaians don't even know themselves. I went to Morlaix National Game Park in the north.
In the northern region?
In the northern region, yeah. So a lot of Ghanaians don't know this, but you have wild elephants, you have baboons, you have warthogs, you have a lot of rich ecosystem which you don't explore, which you don't know. But yeah, I went there myself. It was very, very nice. One, you explore your own continent. Two, You get to see other people. Free your broaden your horizons, see how other people live. You're all Africans, but we still have slightly different experiences, slightly different culture. You help the economies. Um, but also, I just think it's one thing which I think we also need to do in Africa. In Europe, they have like very cheap airlines. They're called budget airlines, where you fly within the continent. Very, very cheap. Whereas in Africa, if you want to go from maybe Nigeria to, I don't know, Ivory Coast, you have to take one plane to go to the east, then come back to the west again. It's a lot of money.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. Remember, exaggerating, but you can't catch direct flights, or if you do catch direct flights, it's too expensive. So they need to maybe create some kind of system where it's more cheaper to fly within Africa.
In 5 years to come, where do you want to see African in?
Well, I want to see first I want to see the French kicked out of Africa. You kicked them out of Mali, kicked them out of Niger, kicked them out of Burkina Faso. That's good. I want to see the CFA eradicated because the CFA is not helping Africans; it's helping the French and helping keeping the Eiffel Tower clean and the Musée du Louvre clean. It's not helping Africa at all. So you get your own economy, your own currency, and also maybe get rid of ECOWAS. I know this is kind of political, but ECOWAS is not helping your own Nigerians. ECOWAS wants to invade Niger. For what reason? Your brothers at the behest of France. That's not correct. So Morocco is in good for Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. Morocco said they will allow their ports to be used by those three countries. Whereas ECOWAS has said, no, we want to give them sanctions. It's not good. So Africa must unite in that sense.
So, in which way can we unite if Africans should reunite?
Well, I guess maybe the first thing people need to do is, I think things start off first of all mentally and psychologically, because if you're not psychologically in tune with Africa, then you're going to look at other cultures. So first of all, you need to be in love with yourself. The self-hate a lot of Africans have towards themselves is a lot. So maybe you need to be in love with yourself. Then you need to unite in terms of appreciating your culture, getting rid of corruption, because corruption is rife in Africa. And also your natural resources. The world depends on Africa for their natural resources. Whether it's the cocoa to make chocolate, the coffee beans, the bauxite, the different minerals and materials that you see in Congo. Apparently Ghana has just said they've discovered some material, whether it's gold or resources, and they've given the contract to Australia. Why Australia for? Why not within Africa? So you need to keep your resources here and then get the rest of the world to buy. First, we need to refine the resources in Africa. Don't send the raw materials to Belgium, cocoa beans to Belgium. They refine it into chocolate, and then we buy the chocolate from them. No, refine it here. So it's hard. You need lots of people who are selfish to do these things to help make Africa great again.
What have you learned so far about Ghana?
Oh, you mean about Kwame Nkrumah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was revolutionary, just like Thomas Sankara.
Okay.
Even like Colonel Gaddafi wanted to unite Africa, the Pan-Africanists. I mean, people say that if you're for Africa, then you must leave Africa. But Kwame Nkrumah had an Egyptian wife, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't have a Ghanaian wife.
Don't you think marrying different African countries can unite Africa?
That's true, but Egypt is not. Egyptians don't look at themselves as black. Egyptians don't even look at themselves as African. If we're talking about the white Egyptians, they don't consider themselves African. A lot of them say they're Middle Eastern.
Wow.
Or they say they're white. I mean, they had a president. There was one president. I think his mum he was half Sudanese, and then they made a film about his life, and they used a mixed race person, and they said, no, we don't want him because our president was not black. You need to get a white person to play him. So, in that sense, Africa is disunited, but I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, Arabs in the North Africa and the Sub-Saharan Africans, we can unite. I think because Morocco, like I said, is helping some of the ECOWAS countries, so it's possible.
What do you think about the diaspora coming to Africa?
I think it's a fantastic idea. It's good. Again, like I said, you can broaden your horizons, whether you travel into Africa or out of Africa. I think it's good for the diaspora to come back home, see how life is. Life isn't easy here, but also there's lots of opportunity, mix of other people. You know, really delve into the culture and try to learn some of the language you want to hear, not just English, English, English all the time.
If you have a question in mind that you think I should have asked you, what would be that question?
What is my favorite country in Africa?
How many African countries have you been so far?
About 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yes.
And which one is your favorite? Because I don't normally ask favorite because African is huge and it's amazing. You understand? But if it's your personal thing, if you think you are able to say your favorite, what African country is your favorite?
The favorite that I've visited so far, I would say maybe either Cote d'Ivoire,
Cote d'Ivoire.
Mali, or Morocco.
Okay, so that means that like you don't even have a favorite.
Well, top 3. I have a favorite.
You can have, yeah, they have to be, you know, because Africa is dope. Like every part of Africa is dope. Every part of Africa, every part of African country is super dope. Yeah, Africa, right?
Africa, definitely, man.
All right, bro. Thank you so much for joining. We do this, and then this, and then yeah.